The weather is going to bring some disruption over the next few days. Today, Storm Alex brings strong winds and heavy rain for southern England and South Wales. More parts of the UK are set to turn wet and windy by tomorrow. I'll have all the details throughout this morning's programme. Good morning to you, Naga and Charlie. Yes, some disruptive weather on the cards over the next couple of days, I'm afraid. Things are very stormy, really autumnal out there, certainly. We're going to be seeing spells of heavy rain at times for the next few days. Do expect some disruption to transport and travel. Flooding possible, and we've got some strong winds around as well as that heavy rain as well. Now, today's weather is all courtesy of Storm Alex, which was named by the French Met Service. It's bringing the strongest of the winds to northwest France. There's already been a gust there of 116 miles per hour, but strong winds across the channel through southern England and South Wales too. So we could see gusts around about 65, possibly 70 miles per hour at the strongest. Heavy rain also working its way northwards across southern England, South Wales, up towards the Midlands and North Wales by this afternoon. But for the northern half of the UK, a really different feeling day out there today. Quite a cold start. We've got a touch of frost and some fog patches around. There will be a few showers working into the far west of Scotland, into Northern Ireland at times too, but most places actually remaining largely dry with a good deal of sunshine around. Temperatures across the UK somewhere between about 12 to 15 degrees, but it is particularly wet and windy the further south you are. Now through the sea, piling in across much of England and Wales. Towards the northwest of the UK, some clearer, drier conditions. A colder start to Saturday here, but Saturday will bring some heavy rain, particularly across eastern parts of Great Britain. A little bit drier for Northern Ireland and blustery showers for many of us into Sunday as well. Naga and Charlie.
Sarah, thanks very much.
I'm well, thank you, Naga. Good morning, Charlie, as well. Yes, the harvest moon last night, our weather watchers were out capturing that as well. This scene comes from Suffolk. We did have some clear skies around overnight, but not everywhere is seeing clear skies today. In fact, we've got the cloud and the rain moving in from the south and some pretty disruptive weather on the cards over the next few days. Today, Storm Alex with us, and that's bringing spells of heavy rain, particularly in the south. Over the next few days, we could have some disruption to travel and transport, some flooding problems around with that heavy rain and strong winds at times too. The worst of the weather today will be across southern parts of Britain. Here's Storm Alex. It was named by the French Met Service. The strongest of the winds are across the northwest of France. There's already been a gust there of 116 miles per hour. Now, the winds won't be quite as strong across the UK, but still 60, perhaps 70 mile per hour gusts down towards the Channel Isles, along the south coast, very windy as well. We've got some heavy rain, which is pushing its way slowly north across southern England towards the Midlands, North Wales by the end of the afternoon, followed by sunshine and showers working in from the south. But that rain will be particularly heavy over higher ground in the west, and there could be some flooding. But a very different day across the northern half of the UK. It's quite a cold, clear start here, and there's a touch of frost and some fogginess around first thing as well. That should clear away. A lot of dry and bright weather to be seen. Some heavy showers across the far northwest of Scotland, perhaps a few showers for Northern Ireland and for the Northern Isles as well. But some sunshine elsewhere across Scotland and much of northern England today. 12 to 15 degrees, but watch out for all that rain and those strong winds in the south. Now, as we head through the course of this evening and tonight, we'll have more rain piling in across much of England and Wales too. Quite a brisk easterly wind, still very gusty conditions down towards the southwest. Clearest skies for the northwest of the UK, so temperatures here getting down into single figures, but for the rest of us it is a mild, fairly wet and windy start to your weekend. Now, Saturday will bring quite a bit of rain initially across much of England and Wales, eastern Scotland as well, seeing that rain. During the afternoon, particularly windy for Wales, the southwest of England, combined with further heavy spells of rain. A lot of rain for the east of the Pennines, eastern parts of Highland Scotland as well, so some flooding possible, but it will dry up for the southeast and for Northern Ireland as well. Some dry conditions on the cards. Into the second half of the weekend, low pressure sitting right across the UK on Sunday. So some heavy showers driving around that area of low pressure. Gales around the peripheries of the UK, really. Some sunny spells, scattered blustery downpours elsewhere, but there could still be some flooding problems with those rainfall totals mounting up, particularly across parts of Scotland by the time we get to Sunday. So there'll be a bit of brightness around, but over the next few days, all of us will see some spells of rain, some strong winds around today, especially in the south. Back to you both.
Sarah, thanks very much. We'll speak to you.
Naga and Charlie. Well, lots to talk about in terms of the weather over the next couple of days. We've got Storm Alex with us today, bringing wet and windy weather in the south. But over the next couple of days, at times, we'll all see some spells of heavy rain. There could be some disruption to travel and transport, flooding possible, and not just the heavy rain, but some strong winds around at times too. Bit of a mix out there today. Storm Alex is mainly affecting southern parts of the UK. The strongest of the winds are, in fact, across northwest France. It was the French Met Service that named this storm Storm Alex. But those gusts of wind are likely to reach 65, 70 miles per hour down towards the Channel Isles, around the south coast as well. So enough to bring some small trees down, for instance. Heavy rain also pushing slowly north into Wales and the Midlands later on this afternoon, followed by sunshine and showers heading in towards the south. But a very different day today across the northern half of the UK. It is a cold and a foggy start in places. There'll be a few showers for Northern Ireland and the far northwest of Scotland. Perhaps some rain working into more southern parts of northern England later on. But to the north of that, expect dry conditions through the day. Temperatures about 12 to 15 degrees, but feeling cooler where you've got the wind and the rain as well. Into this evening and tonight, more rain pushing in across much of England and Wales too. Windiest conditions for Wales and heavy rain around on Saturday. Charlie and Naga.
Sarah, thank you very much.
Good morning to you, Naga and Charlie. Yes, it's beautiful, isn't it? We'll take a moment to enjoy the calm before the storm. This is Filey in North Yorkshire. So it has been a beautiful sunrise, particularly across northern parts of the UK where we've had some clear skies. But certainly the weather is going to be quite disruptive over the next few days. Today, Storm Alex is on its way towards the south. So that's bringing some strong winds across parts of southern England and Wales today. Spells of heavy rain around too. So over the next few days, at times, we could see some disruption to travel and transport. Flooding is possible, and we've got those strong winds at times too. So there could be disruption perhaps with some small trees down, power cuts possible as well. Now, today's weather, it's a bit of a north-south split. It is the southern half of the UK that's feeling the effect of Storm Alex here. The strongest of the winds are across the northwest of France, but across the English Channel and parts of southern England, those winds are gusting around about 55 to perhaps 70 miles per hour down towards the Channel Isles. Not just those strong blustery winds, but heavy rain as well, and that will push its way northwards. So heading into the afternoon, it's the Midlands and Wales that see the arrival of that heavy rain. The southwest of England and the Channel Isles stay pretty wet through the day. It will stay windy in the south. A different feeling day for the northern half of the UK. Quite a cold start. We've got a bit of fog around for parts of Northern Ireland, Northern England and also for Scotland first thing. Plenty of dry weather here through the day with some sunshine. Few showers for Northern Ireland and for western Scotland. Quite windy and showery for the Northern Isles too, but elsewhere a bit of sunshine in the north. We've got that wet and windy weather holding on towards the south. The temperature's about 12 to 15 degrees, feeling colder where you're exposed to the brisk wind and the rain as well. Now through this evening and tonight, we've got more of that rain piling in across much of England and Wales. Still some strong winds around, especially for Wales and the southwest of England as well. A soggy start to Saturday morning for many of us, and through the day tomorrow, we've got that rain continuing to push in. It'll be persistent and heavy, especially around the east of the Pennines, eastern parts of Highland Scotland as well. Gales or severe gales with that heavy rain towards the southwest. So a soggy weekend, sunshine and showers by Sunday. Back to you both.
Sarah, thanks.
We've got some disruptive weather on the cards, all courtesy of Storm Alex, which is bringing strong winds and heavy rain in the south today. And we'll all see some wet and windy weather at times through the weekend. I'll have more in about 10 minutes. Good morning to you, Naga and Charlie. Yes, it is looking pretty mixed out there through today and through the course of the weekend as well. We have got some very lively weather on the cards, all courtesy of Storm Alex, which is moving in today to the south. So that's bringing spells of heavy rain around, some strong winds as well. But over the next few days, really, all of us will see at times some wet and windy weather, which could lead to travel and transport disruption and potentially some flooding around as well. But today it's really southern England and South Wales that see the strong winds and the heavy rain courtesy of Storm Alex here. It was named by the French Met Service. The strongest of the winds are in the northwest of France, but some of those gusts of wind are likely to reach 60 or even 70 miles per hour, particularly along the south coast down towards the Channel Isles as well. Not just those strong winds, but this band of heavy rain slowly pushing northwards through Wales into the Midlands by the afternoon, followed by some bright northern half of the UK. A cold start to the morning. We've got some fog patches around. They should lift and clear away. 1 or 2 showers for Northern Ireland, also for the Western Isles. The Northern Isles also fairly showery and breezy. But elsewhere across Scotland, Northern Ireland and Northern England, not a bad day. Some sunshine around here, but further south, be prepared for those strong winds and heavy rainfall around too. Now into this evening and tonight we'll see more wet weather piling in on this brisk easterly wind across much of England and Wales. So a soggy start to Saturday here, colder and clearer towards the northwest. Much of Britain sees a wet day to come on Saturday, but drier for Northern Ireland. Sunshine and blustery showers around on Sunday. So a bit of a mix, but do watch out for the wet and windy weather, especially in the south today. Charlie and Naga.
Will do. Sarah, thanks very much.
Oh, I know, I'm dry, I'm all empty. I think I need my cup of tea. Send one over for me.
Will do.
Today's weather is looking a little bit mixed out there. Good day for sitting in for a cup of tea if you're across southern parts of the UK, because we've got Storm Alex approaching. So that is going to bring us some spells of heavy rain around through today. And in fact, over the next few days, many of us will see some wet weather, disruption to travel and transport possible. Could be some flooding around as well, and those strong winds to contend with too. Now today, the strongest of the winds will be across southern England, South Wales as well, because we've got Storm Alex, which was named by the French Met Service. So it's producing the strongest of the winds across northwest France, but across the Channel and southern England too, gusts about 55 to perhaps 70 miles per hour down towards the Channel Isles. Also heavy rain just working its way northwards into the Midlands and North Wales by the time we get to the afternoon. Still raining for parts of the southwest of England as well. But a different day today across the northern half of the UK. Quite a chilly start for parts of northern England, Northern Ireland and Scotland. We've had some fog patches around. They should clear quickly. 1 or 2 showers for Northern Ireland and northwest Scotland. Showery and breezy too for the Northern Isles. But for the rest of Scotland, much of Northern Ireland and into Northern England, it should stay dry and bright. Temperatures about 12 to 15 degrees, feeling cooler where you've got the rain and the wind in the south. And through this evening and tonight, we've got more rain piling in across much your Saturday in the south and the east, drier in the northwest, but many of us seeing some spells of pretty heavy rain through the day on Saturday. Charlie and Naga.
Sarah, thank you very much.